Okay, here we go. It's Tuesday, attention training Tuesday. I thought today we'd just keep it really simple and do a body scan. Um, I think the premise behind the body scan is pretty straightforward. None of us have any other option other than to experience life and existence, uh, except through our body, right? So all the five senses are our sense of touch and sight and smell and sound and all that stuff. It's all this data that just feeds into our nervous system. And then at some point, our brain makes sense of it and says, oh, that must mean this, or here's clearly what's happening. Um, and so I think it's fair to assume that depending on the kind of body we have, and just added layer of complexity to it, our bodies change over time, right? We don't have the same bodies that we had when we were 3 or when we were 12 or when we were 27 and so on. I'm 55 and I notice my body changing, and it undoubtedly influences my experience of life, of others, of myself. I wake up in the morning and maybe I'm not caffeinated enough, or I'm feeling a little achy from a workout that, 10 years ago I used to be able to do no problem, yet now it leaves me kind of feeling sort of achy and creaky. And before I know it, I'm just kind of cranky and I'm being hurt with people. And right. The point is, like, it all hangs together. And so the ability to know what's going on in our body is a really foundational piece to being able to maneuver through life in a way that feels graceful and kind and easeful and so forth. So today, let's just sort of cut to the chase and get into something really foundational, which is just becoming as aware as we possibly can about living in a body. What's the body experiencing in this moment? And I'll just add in some guidelines here. As far as I can tell, and I'm stealing this from my Buddhist teachings, there's sort of three ways in which we can experience the body. It's pleasant, it's unpleasant, and then in the middle, there's sort of neutral. I'm not really feeling much of anything. And so today, let's just see, depending on which body part we're looking at, just see what you find. Is it pleasant? Is it unpleasant? Is it, I don't know. There's no there. And let's just flex that muscle for a few minutes today. So close your eyes. And focus your attention right now on the eyes. What happens when you close your eyes? It's not that we stop seeing, it's just that the sense of sight is somewhat altered, but we still see colors, we still see movement. It's always changing. There's a lot of activity in the optic nerves. Just resting attention in the eyeballs, the eye sockets. Just noticing colors, shapes, movement. If you pay really close attention, you'll realize the eyeballs are never resting. They're always moving. They're always twitching. They're always bouncing back and forth and up and down. And of course, this happens so automatically and unconsciously, and yet it has such a massive impact on our moment by moment experience of life, of ourselves. And then another body part that we oftentimes don't focus on or aren't aware of is the jaw. Just starting with where the jawbone connects to the cranium. And see if you can feel or sense or imagine those big muscles that allow us to chew, open and close our jaw. Most of us hold a fair amount of tension in our jaw. Just noticing what it's like to actually relax those big, strong muscles. And then another magical experience in the head is our tongue, the inside of the mouth. Just becoming aware of the fact that you have this, again, a big, very versatile muscle filled with nerve endings. And the tongue, of course, connects all the way down your throat into the neck. And the neck is a pretty magical place. It's got lots of blood vessels, so the throat, the vocal cords, all the muscles that hold up head, this 20 to 25-pound object that sits on top of our spine. So just noticing that for a moment. What's the neck feel like? Moving down to our shoulders, again, the big muscles that support the neck muscles, our upper spine, our chest, and noticing the in-breath and out-breath, how it affects the chest. Moving further down towards the belly, the whole abdominal area. Again, here we can breath coming and going. Around to the back, those big back muscles that connect the pelvis to the back and hold us upright. Down into the pelvis, our hips. Big muscles, glutes, hamstrings, thigh muscles. Again, just noticing like what's it like to have to notice these body parts. Just noticing whether it feels pleasant or unpleasant, or not really much of anything at all. From our hips, and this big bone, the femur, surrounded by muscles, down to our knees. And slowly working our way down, skin bone, way down to the ankles, feet. The amazing thing about the feet is that all those little muscles and those nerves that enable us to actually stay upright, to be able to run, to walk upstairs, to dance. So, what's it like to have feet right now? And wiggle your toes. And slowly but steadily, just expanding the sense of awareness up and out. So, imagine yourself 5 or 6 feet above the body, sensing all of it at the same time. So, the hands, the arms, the feet, the legs, spine, the neck, and the head. This is what it's like to inhabit the body in this moment right now, just being aware of the body. How would you describe what it's the felt sense of inhabiting the body in this moment? Is it pleasant? Is it unpleasant? Or is it neutral? There's no right answer, just is what it is. Just noticing the connection between the mind and the body, or any expectations there might be about how the body should feel or shouldn't feel. Just noticing. So take a deep breath in through the nose. Slow exhale through the mouth. And starting with the feet, just relaxing the feet, the legs, the pelvis, the belly. Hold the exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In through the nose, the mouth, relaxing the neck, the jaw, the shoulders, the hands, chest. Hold the exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes. And we're out of time. So remember, you can't get through this life without your body. And so being clued into what's actually happening in the body is a pretty good use of, I guess, attentional awareness. Hope that was helpful.